welcome back to CIAA TV. I'm Gentel Blair.
And I'm Jabari Fields.
And today in the men and women semifinals, it was a great matchup. But I have to say, Jabari, the game of the day has to be the Lincoln University and Livingstone College.
For sure, for sure. Both teams dug deep and went all the way down to the wire. It was kind of a game of momentum. You know, Livingstone had to will their way back into the game minute after minute after minute. Precious Roberts really made some key defensive and offensive plays in the closing seconds. But every time Livingstone closed the gap, it seemed like the Lincoln always had an answer. Zephyr Pam, Deja Taylor, causing havoc.
Yes, I mean they were going back and forth. Amber Curtis tried to do more, but it just wasn't enough. And I mean, the Lincoln University won, and they'll be playing Virginia State University in the finals. On the men's side, we couldn't really decide the game of the day, but Winston-Salem State University played Fayetteville State University, and Bowie State University played Livingstone College. Livingstone and Winston both had a really good run against both the teams that they played today. So they should have a good matchup, a rematch, I should say, in the finals tomorrow. Oh, yeah.
I'm actually getting my popcorn ready as soon as I leave here. As you can see, Gentel is eating her air popcorn.
Air popcorn, and it's good because I'm ready, and I'm going to sip my tea.
Right, right. But I'm really looking forward to tomorrow's matchup. I'm looking forward to big defensive plays, just like we saw in today's game and yesterday's game. Kerry Campbell, he's all over the court. He doesn't really show up on the stat sheet, but if you watch him live, you see how he disrupts the offense on almost every play. Every time he's on the court, he's doing something, you know, amazing on the defensive end, and that's gonna really help carry them to victory tomorrow.
And he's going to be shocking all. I'm pretty sure both teams are going to be shocking us tomorrow. I don't know who's going to win. We're going to see. But what else we're going to see is more of these press conferences. So let's check out the clips.
Roll them.
It was a dogfight, you know, start to finish. This was more of an emotional game. And there was so much leading up to this game, which obviously everyone knows. But first and foremost, let me say Coach Howard and her team did a phenomenal job tonight. And I want to give props where it's due. But our young ladies have been playing with a purpose, and our motto this year was hungry and humble. And that's how we went into this game, understanding and knowing that we have to do everything nobody else wants to in order to get it done. And so I'm very proud of them, and some key players came up at key moments. Tell the young ladies, every time you think you're down and you can still look up, you got a long ways to go. And so for us in the timeouts, we had to use our timeouts strategically because they did. They made a lot of very good runs. We had some defensive breakdowns that we needed to fix in the huddle, but we never say die.
For us today, it's tournament time. So tonight, Lincoln got the best of us. If you look at the stat sheet, we're kind of even across the board. We just missed out on some opportunities at the end of the game and fell short. We kind of got a late start getting on the floor, and so we didn't get into our normal routine, and so we were just kind of out of it a little bit. Being down a couple of players, we were down 3 players to start. She was playing with a brace on. She ended up taking that off, and then we have our 2 post players that was out, and so we didn't have a chance to really get a good practice without them too, and so it was a little different from us to start the game, but we figured it out a little bit in the second half and was able to play better.
You know, we had one thing that we were focusing on when we first got here. We said we had to play 2 20-minute halves. You know, we had to stay to the game plan. We had to do what we do. We didn't want to get into a track meet with them. We just wanted to run our offense and use as much time possession as possible. It feels great for me because, like I said, I've played short 4 times in the semifinals since I've been at Virginia State in 9 years. So, you know, to finally, you know, they say to beat your big brother, you know, it's a blessing feeling.
First of all, I just want to really give a lot of credit, all the credit to Livingstone University. They did a terrific job tonight. They kind of beat us at every facet. We knew it was going to be a tough game. We understood their physicalness and their size. And I thought I was really proud of my guys. I thought we fought. I thought we at times gave ourselves a chance to get back in the game, but we just missed too many shots. And we allowed too many second shots, and those were keys for us going into the game. But really proud of my guys, a 22-win season, and I expect that this is not our last game this season. I expect us to be playing in the NCAA tournament. You know, we talked at halftime, and there weren't very many X and O adjustments to make. We needed to do a better job of taking care of the basketball and keeping them off the glass. And I thought when we came back, we were able to do that. We We didn't turn the ball over as much. We didn't allow a lot of second shots, and that got us back in the basketball game. But you know, as we went down the stretch, we turned it over. We missed some box outs, and they were able to get second shots. So tonight, I mean, to be honest, I didn't think it was an X and O game tonight. Some nights they are. I think that, like I said, their size and their physicalness kind of wore us down. Give them all the credit. They made plays when they had to make plays. We didn't make enough plays.
I think that the guys came out with a vision. They played hard from the beginning, unlike we've done before. And they just kind of maintained and stayed with what we were capable of doing. I think we were able to get points in the paint a little bit more than we normally do. And we limited our turnovers first half. I looked up and I know that they had given me the wrong stat sheet because we only had 6 turnovers. So I'm used to having about 15 by the end with our guys. But I was proud of them from that standpoint.
It's midway through the game. Like I said, I'm a leader on this team, so anytime we get frustrated at anything, man, I just grab everybody, you know what I'm saying, get them together. So once I talked to them, everybody settled down and went back up and was able to get this win.
First and foremost, great job with Winston State. Congratulations those guys going to the championship game. I thought, you know, we were ready to play, extremely motivated, but our intensity worked against it ourselves. We talk about poise on offense, passion on defense, and I thought we were just overly tight, aggressive, and you can't beat it on offense. And Winston-Salem settled earlier than we did, made some shots, and they played aggressive. And looking at the statistics, hit 9 threes and you know, played well. Well-deserving win for those guys. Aggressive, well-coached team. Tell you what, I love these guys, and this is like a real family group. That's not, you know, just for the media guy. You know, these guys are red shirts and been together. So in the locker room, I mean, they were ready to play, and the emotion was extremely high, sincere. But the drawback was that you can't play the game of basketball with that type of intensity and speed. But no, they talk to each other. You know, you hear them in the locker room, I love you before the game, and so they just wanted to win so bad, but you have to play with poise and patience, and you know, we didn't do it tonight.
Today's game, the theme of the game for our guys was to be thankful. Our 5 principles for our program are humility, passion, unity, servanthood, and thankfulness. We wanted our guys to be thankful for being in this situation, and we wanted to make sure that they weren't just, it's not just a state of mind, that it was an action, that they would go ahead and grasp the moment. They did it. They went out, they played well defensively. It was a little shaky at first on the offensive end, but when we started to click, the result was pretty good. So we're very pleased with that. I mean, there's the thing where they talk about playing somebody 3 times, is it, you know, to beat them 3 times, is it difficult? Yeah, it's difficult, but the benefit of it is that you know the personnel. And so we just had to kind of revisit that issue on getting out and pushing out to the people that they had on the floor that were shooters.
Nah, I think we just, the theme of this tournament for us, I mean, it's just survive in advance, man. Any way we can get a win is great, whether we win by 1, whether we win by 30. So we just fought hard. When they made a run, we just bounced back.
So tomorrow's going to be an interesting day. We have some good women teams playing tomorrow, and we have some good men rematching tomorrow.
That's right.
So let's get ready for the Rumble! Woo! Finals of the 2015 CIAA basketball tournament.
Oh, yeah.
You'll see more tomorrow on CIAA TV. I'm Gentel Blair.
And I'm Jabari Fields.
And we are tuning out.